Hey guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today is going to be part one of an 8-part Lenormand series. Recently posted a video or a tag called hashtag My Lovely Lenormands. And I've had some wonderful people do VRs on that tag showing off all their beautiful Lenormand decks. And I received some comments from people that said that they actually really struggle with Lenormand. You know, they find the images on the Lenormand cards beautiful, but because the system seems so rigid or hard to understand, and just for the fact that they don't understand it, has prevented them from, you know, wanting to learn it or using them. I thought, well, hey, you know, maybe I'll just give it a little shot of creating a little mini series on how I use Lenormand, just like, you know, in the profession that I'm in with educators. Every teacher teaches differently. You know, every teacher understands the curriculum or the information differently, and so they present it differently. And I know that there are several other channels here on YouTube that devote their entire channels to Lenormand, and I will be linking down below all the resources that I used or have used to learn Lenormand for myself. And then I've kind of branched off and, you know, kind of done my own thing with Lenormand, where it's still in the keeping of Lenormand, but, you know, it has my own little personal flair. And that's, you know, with anything, you know, with tarot, with oracle, with kipper, with, you know, runes, and, you know, whatever it is that you may use. So for today's segment, I'm just going to be using one of my decks of Lenormand cards, and this is my 1889 Lenormand Oracle. Look down at the bottom here, and this was by For the Seekers. Okay, so let's pull out those cards. So like I said, I've learned from several different people on how to read Lenormand, you know, all different types of resources, and I said that I would link it down below. But, you know, I've two of my favorite channels here on YouTube that I've learned from is Kelly from the Truth and Story and Tarot Tribe Beyond World. So I will link both of their channels down below. Also, there's a Facebook group that I am in. I'm not the creator of the group, but every day in this group called Lenormand, Kipper, and Tarot Toolbox group, they post maybe like 3 tarot cards or 3 Kipper cards, 3 Lenormand cards, and they say, if this were the question, how would you interpret the cards? And if you look at the comments, many people interpret it just slightly differently. I mean, the general theme will be the same, kind of running along the entire thread of comments, but how it's presented or how people have interpreted it might be a little bit different, and that's with every reader. And so if you are fearful that this system is just so rigid that, you know, every reader would read it exactly the same, that's actually kind of incorrect. So you know, there are several keywords that are added to each of these cards, and then you go off your intuition and start connecting with, okay, which of those keywords can I adapt in this situation? And so, like I said, you know, every reader will interpret these cards just a little bit differently because we're all a little bit different. We have our own experiences. So I don't think that you're just going to be a little cookie cutter, you know, copy of a reader. If you use Lenormand, you will not be like other Lenormand readers. I know I'm not like other Lenormand readers. Kelly from the Truth and Story is different from the woman who has the Tarot Tribe Beyond Worlds. You know, those are two very different women, but I consider them both very excellent Lenormand readers. But how they interpret Lenormand is different. You know, their style is different. So you can have a style in this, and if that's what's, you know, maybe preventing you from reading it, just know that you can have your style. There's also a website that I like called lenormanddictionary.blogspot.com, and that's by Helen Writing, and she has like her own, like all the keywords for each of the cards, what each of the cards means when it comes to timing, when it comes to location, days of the week, almost, you know, kind of like tarot. So that's one that I go to from time to time when I'm like maybe stuck on like a keyword or something. So I will also link that website down below. But for today's segment, I'm just going to go through different keywords, not all of the keywords, but just the basic keywords that I use, maybe just to get you started with Lenormand. So there are 36 cards, and if you go to the link at that the blog spot website. It goes through like the whole background, you know, like if you're really interested in the history of Lenormand. So this isn't really like a history lesson, but you can scour the internet for the history of Lenormand if you are so inclined. But today, I just want to make it simple for you guys. So we'll just go through each of the 36 cards of this Lenormand deck. And I'm just going to give you a few keywords for each, and that'll be it for today's lesson. Okay, so you'll notice with the Lenormand cards, some Lenormand cards, they all have a number, they all have a playing card, and some of them will also have the name down at the bottom. I opted with this deck not to have the name because I know that this is the writer. In tarot, the numbering system, you know, 1 through 22, and then you have the minor arcana and the courts. You know that 0 is always the Fool. You know that 1 is always the Magician. Well, it's the same here in Lenormand. 1 will always be the Writer. And up here there is a playing card association. Some Lenormand decks, you'll notice, maybe just have a picture and the keyword. Some will just have the number and the picture. Some will have the number, the playing card association, the picture, and the keyword, you know, or different combinations. This first card is the writer. So there can be a lot of keywords that can be associated with this, but here are the basic keywords that I use when trying to get quick readings. It could mean news, some sort of approach, like something's coming, some sort of delivery, communication, there's some sort of action being taken, something that is coming at a fast speed, some sort of news announcement. The next card, number 2, we have the clover. The clover means luck. It means opportunity. It means you've struck it rich, so to speak. Maybe not always in money, but hey, you've struck gold. You know, lucky opportunity, some, you know, out of the blue, something awesome is happening for you. Number 3, we have the ship. So this means some sort of transport, some sort of travel, some sort of foreign travel, some sort of travel from a foreign location, a motorized vehicle, some sort of change, but mostly foreign travel. Number 4 is the home. Means home. Means family. Means safety, your household, domestic affairs. Number 5 is tree. This is your health or health. This is life. This is development. This is physical health. This is spiritual health. Number 6 is the clouds. This is confusion, uncertainty, instability, chaos. Number 7, we have the snake. Problem. There's the complication, some sort of betrayal, a rival, a traitor, jealousy, trouble, all the things that we might intuitively connect with snake. Number 8 is the coffin. So this is like the death card. There's an ending, emptiness, well, also like the 10 of swords, a cancellation, death, stagnation, waste, trash, negativity. Number 9 is the bouquet, gift, grace, pleasure, beauty, charm. Number 10 is the scythe, separation, decision, danger, removal, clean break. Think of that chop. Number 11 is the whip, hostility, physical action, repetition, conflict, anger, violence. For me, it's like getting my ass to the gym. Repetition. Number 12 is birds, verbal communication, negotiations, companionship, conversation. Number 13 is the child, almost always meaning a child, a real child. Could also mean just a young person, a small measure, a student, a baby, childhood, innocence, or lack of experience. Number 14, fox, employment, discernment, skills, job, work, being clever, crafty. Number 15 is the bear, strength, finances, resources, protection. Number 16 is the stars, your guidance, plans, technology, direction, signs, Number 17, the stork. Progress, improvement, milestone, a change for the better. Movement. Number 18 is dog. Your friend, a loyal companion, your acquaintance, a partner, an advisor, a consultant. Number 19 is the tower. Not to be confused with tarot's tower. This is officialdom, a corporation, restrictions, the government, authority, law, could be a place of work. 20 is the garden, a society, a group, an event, public, the audience, could be a meeting place, a party. 21 is the mountain, obstacle, delay, inactivity, it's a barrier, it's a blockage. Number 22 is the crossroad. This is a decision point, alternatives, options, choices, your free will. 23 is the mice, something being taken away, damages, theft, stress, loss, expenses. Number 24 is the heart, love, desire, generosity, compatibility, affection. 25 is the ring, commitment, contract, obligation, proposal, or offer. 26 is the book, information, knowledge, secrets, data, journal, what you might learn in school. 27 is the letter. It's written communication. It's an email. It could be snail mail. It's a document. It's a message. 28 is the man, meaning quite literally a male person. 29 is the female, the woman, quite literally a female person. Number 30 is the lily, serenity, maturity, elders, peace, calm. Number 31 is the sun. It's success, it's energy, it's achievement, it's excellence, it's illumination. Number 32 is the moon. That's romance, recognition, falling in love, your intuition, your inner knowing. Number 33 is the key. It's the solution, it's mastery, significance, and access to previously unknown knowledge. Number 34 is the fish. This is commerce, a transaction, independence, investments, anything to do with business. 35 is the anchor, stability, perseverance, safe arrival, security, settling down. And lastly, number 36, we have the cross. This is distress, sacrifice, religion, pain, suffering, burden, sadness. All right, so that's it for today's little episode for learning Lenormand. And so this was just kind of going over some very basic keywords for each of the cards. So as you can see, there was a lot of different keywords for the cards, and I said that I'm just going over some of the basic ones. So you know that you can use your intuition. You can choose from your knowledge of keywords and apply them to the question or the situation at hand. So this is where you, the reader, apply your skills, your background, your knowledge, your intuition, your flair to a reading, just like you would for tarot and oracle. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you do want to catch a Lenormand reading, I do have them on my Etsy shop as well as my website, www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. I am actually creating my own oracle deck, and maybe someday I'll create my own Lenormand deck. But the wonderful peeps over at patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot are helping to make that possible. So if you would like to be a part of that, please head on over and join that KWT tribe. And also, I'm still looking for people to donate their pictures for that particular oracle deck. So this is a community-based deck. So email those pictures to tara@kittenswaitsandtarot.com. I'd be happy to kind of look through them and see what we can add to our oracle deck, which begins at the beginning of June. Yay! So anyway, that's it from me, spiritual homies. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out!